it's been great to see, Coach Pender's back and, talked to Coach Wetlick on the phone the other day and all these things. But obviously having Coach Barnes back is special. He's a mentor. He's a friend of mine. And we wish those guys the best of luck. And we just thank Coach. He's done a lot of things for us in this transition that maybe not are going to get public, but just behind the scenes, he's been nothing short of just perfect. I know this place is important to him, and we just appreciate Coach. It's obviously a good college basketball game tonight, so we wish those guys the best. And I just want to tell Coach Barnes we love him, and thanks for everything he did for Texas basketball and really still continues to do. Second, I want to recognize the crowd. We have a plan here to build a championship level program, and part of that plan is the home court advantage. There's a relationship in college basketball between attendance and winning, and for us to have a legitimate sellout on this stage on this Saturday in our first year in the Urban Center. Just want to say thank you to the students, the season ticket holders, the fans, everybody that came out and bought a single ticket game today. Thank you. We're down to 5 games left in the Urban Center, and we hope that everybody will come back again. A lot of questions about the new arena in the future, but I've always said, live where our feet are right now. And today's crowd was the best in college basketball. There might have been one as good, but there wasn't one better. And they helped us win the game. And so I just want to say thank you to our fans, and we greatly appreciate everything that went into making this a legitimate sellout.
Questions for Timmy, please?
Timmy, what do you think happened there in the last 5 minutes? They come storming all the way back. You almost had a hard time getting the ball across the line and getting set up.
Yeah, they obviously turned up the heat. They were trapping Marcus as soon as he got the ball, and we had to come back and get it. But, we struggled in that situation, but at the end of the day, we won the game. There's obviously a lot of things we can learn from that, watch the film and get better. Just closing games, I think that's a little problem we've had as of recent, just stepping on their throat and ending the game. So we're definitely going to work on that, but at the end of the day, we won the game. I'm proud of the guys, and huge thanks to our fans. As Coach Beard said, when he got here, he said we were going to build something, and I'm really seeing it, and it's coming to fruition. And I play off the crowd, so having them there is huge for us, and I'm just glad we got it out the win.
Timmy, do you feel like y'all tighten up, Timmy?
What'd you say?
Do you feel like y'all tighten up offensively a little bit when it gets tight?
No, I think they just turn up the heat and they turn up the pressure, and they try to take us out of our offense, so it's a little bit more difficult. I trust all the guys on the floor, and I think Coach does too. We just got to come get the ball and be strong. That's a really good physical team. That's a top 25 win for us. So credit to them. They're great. They just turned up late and they started hitting shots that they weren't hitting earlier in the game, and we got to close better. So I think that's what it really is.
Yeah, Tim, you guys shoot 54% from the floor and 43% from the three. It just looks like the turnovers are the issue as the free throws. So are those the two biggest things y'all kind of want to work on heading into this Tech game?
Yeah, turnovers are really hurting us. I didn't think we were playing great, and we were up 17. And with us, it's all expectations to us. We got to expect more of ourselves, and we got to hold ourselves accountable, and we got to go back and get better, and we got to really carry over into the next game. Obviously, we have a big next game, but we're just glad we got it out.
Timmy, you missed the front end, and then you go into a timeout with all the pressure on your shoulders. What were you thinking? Did anyone say anything to you? Did they kind of just act like everything was normal? And then what was your mindset going into the back end?
I don't know if y'all remember, but I missed 2 against K-State late, and I think that was a big turning point. And Coach Beard said we was going to win a game with me at the line. Later in the season, he said, I promise, or I swear. So I just thank him for having trusted me, and I wasn't second guessing myself. I prepared for that moment. I earned that moment. So I'm just glad I knocked it down for my team.
Christina?
Timmy, what was going through your head during those last 2 free throws, especially after you missed that first one?
I've been there before. In years past, I missed the first one and hit the second. So there was no doubt in my mind. There's a lot of things going on at that moment, but you just got to focus on the present. Let the last one go and just knock down the next. And I spent a lot of time in the gym, so I prepared for those moments, and I'm just glad I can come through.
One last one for Timmy. Go ahead, Brian.
Timmy, obviously there's such huge importance on Tuesday's game. You acknowledge it's a big one. It's a big one for the program. It's a big one for him. What do the players think about going to Lubbock?
We're just focused on ourselves. There's a lot of hate, a lot of rah-rah going on about it, but we're going into the game with one goal. We understand it's going to be a hostile environment, but we think we're built for this. We think we play some of our best ball as of recent, and we don't think it's close to our best. So, You know, we're ready. We're prepared for this moment. You know, we got a great opportunity with these next games coming up. Some people look at it like it's crazy, but we want that. And that's what we came in for, so we'll be excited and we'll be ready on Tuesday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Question for Coach, please.
Chris, how critical was this win, especially since you had the big lead and almost got away?
Yeah, interesting game, right? I'm not sure if I've never been involved in one of these. We shoot about 55 or so from the field, 40 from three, and we hold their best player to 3 points. He's one of the best players in the country. We hold them to under 40% shooting. Like statistically, we did a lot of good things. We just the turnovers, and the turnovers tonight really weren't dead ball. They were turnovers that resulted in Tennessee baskets. So if you take out their scoring off of our turnovers, be interesting to see how many points they scored against our defense. Then late, we missed a couple free throws, and but we finished the game. So interesting game, a lot to learn from. It's always better to learn from a win than a loss, and that's what we'll do with this one.
They had 15 offensive rebounds, I think. Just how much of an impact does that play in giving them so many second chances?
Yeah, part of that is their identity. Part of that is Coach Barnes' DNA and their team, but 15 is too many. A couple of them are 50-50 balls, and we missed some key blockouts and kind of that tough situation late where we were letting it get away from us. Everything contributed to it, including a couple missed blockouts and big times.
Is it disappointing at all to only have 4 fast break points when they're crashing the offensive glass so hard?
No, we won the game, so it's nothing disappointing tonight in Austin, Texas. That was a win against an NCAA tournament team with the all-time winningest coach in this program's history coming back. So I don't think there was anything disappointing about tonight.
3 last ones for Coach, please.
Coach, they got at least 2, if not 3 people over 6'10". How do you coach against that kind of height? What's the game plan like for that?
Yeah, Tennessee's got a nice front court, and tonight I thought, we got in some foul trouble early, and I had a couple of our key players that didn't play their normal minutes, and so recognized some of our other guys, Brock and Timmy. We went small ball, sometimes not by our desire, but by our necessity. But now Tennessee's got good players, and I thought their bigs played well, but you got to give our guys credit. Guys, we just held that team to, 50-something points, right? 51 points, and that's championship defense out there tonight. We take care of the ball a little bit better. It'd been a little bit more comfortable win.
Jeff, go ahead.
Chris, Devin hit that open 3 tonight. I know he hit a big shot at the end of the first half at the TCU game the other night. And you sense his confidence growing, that he's comfortable stepping up and taking those open shots and being able to hit shots when it's called upon?
Yeah, absolutely. And we have a lot of confidence in Devin, too. Again, tonight he played some pivotal minutes, and he's a freshman in college basketball playing on a good team, and he continues to grind. But we have a lot of confidence in him. I do think his confidence is growing, but I don't know if I've ever seen a Devin that's not confident. Confidence comes from work. And when you're the first guy in the gym, the last to leave, and you grind it and you work it, those are confident people. But we have a lot of confidence in him as well.
Brian, go ahead.
Chris, what did you learn about your guys in the last 5 minutes? How much are you watching for panic or calmness? It's not working. How much are you gauging that as it's unfolding?
Yeah, you're definitely looking at it because you want to have 5 players in the game that are at their best, and so obviously, we had some mistakes add up in key times. Give Tennessee credit for just playing with kind of a reckless abandon late. We didn't do a great job handling the lead, but I would say that we had some poise in key moments. Certainly the last offensive possession of the game for us to break the press, space it out, and get the ball exactly where we wanted to get it at the exact time we wanted to get it was great execution. So there was some poise in this game. There was obviously some mistakes that we got to clean up, but I think there was some good things too.
One last quickie.
So what do you take from this, especially with the gauntlet you got coming up this month?
You don't talk survive in advance until March gets here, right? Because there's a lot of basketball left. We just completed January. So February will be a big month for us. But I do, recognize the obvious. Coach Barnes coming back, the emotion in this game, to deny it isn't truthful. So I think it's kind of like the old rivalry game. You win by a field goal, no problem. And I think I say that out of respect to coach and their program. So we would have liked to play better tonight, but I choose to look at the positives. A sold-out crowd. Our guys played with a lot of poise. when we didn't turn the ball over, our offense was as good as it's been. And then our defense, again, shows up when we need it most. To guard that team to 50 points, I think speaks a lot for our guys. Thought it was a good night for Texas basketball.
Thanks all.